Hey friends, it's Hope, and today I'm here to do a pretty exciting video because today marks my 1-year anniversary on booktube. Now, it's so crazy to think that last year I uploaded my very first video, which going back and looking at it, it just makes me laugh because it's so embarrassing. But it's crazy to think that 1 year ago today was the first time that I decided, hey, I have no one to talk to about the books that I'm reading, so why not just talk in front of a camera, post it on YouTube, and see if other people would like to listen to what I have to say. And I can honestly say that I have been truly blessed to have all of you guys interested in my videos, and I've actually been blessed with connecting with so many girls on this channel who I talk to almost daily and consider them friends. This has been such an amazing experience, and I had no idea what to expect, but I will tell you that everything that has come from this past year doing booktube has been just truly fabulous. So since it is my 1-year anniversary since putting my first video up on YouTube, which if you guys want to know, it was a book review over The Maze Runner, so yeah, we'll just leave it at that. But I thought I'd do a special type of video for you guys, and I just recently posted some book recommendations that I was suggesting for you guys to buy off of Book Outlet's website. But I was thinking about maybe every anniversary that I have on booktube to do like a book recommendation video. So we'll just go with it. If it goes well this time around, then maybe I'll do it for year 2. So here we go. So over the last year, I have read over 100 books, and some of the books that I have read were strictly from recommendations. If I liked a certain book, then Goodreads or maybe my friends on YouTube or other people I've seen have said, you may like this book if you've liked another. So I thought I would make my own recommendations like that, so let's just get started. Alright friends, if you guys have read The Fault in Our Stars and you really enjoyed it, I'm suggesting for you guys to pick up Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Just like The Fault in Our Stars, it's a very unconventional love story. The biggest difference between this is no one has cancer, and in Me Before You, they are not love-struck teenagers. It is more of an adult read, but it doesn't contain like crazy graphic adult content, if that makes sense. Something else that's pretty cool is this is actually going to be a book to movie adaptation, and the movie comes out in late August. The next book is Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. If you guys really loved Hopeless by Colleen Hoover, I actually have 2 books to recommend you. So if you want something still pretty intense, but not as intense as Hopeless, I'm going to suggest Easy by Tamara Weber. This is by far my favorite new adult book. It deals with a pretty heavy topic, but Tamara Weber does a great job with addressing the issue and how to handle it properly. The relationships are great, the friendship is great, the storyline is just amazing, and you will truly fall in love with these characters. And then maybe after you read Easy and you are really wanting to kind of stick with the same type of feel of a book, but you're wanting something just a little bit more lighthearted, I'm suggesting you picking up Finding It by Cora Carmack. I just recently read this book along with Hopeless, and some of the characters kind of reminded me of each other, and these characters in Finding It, they're pretty funny, they're very stubborn, that's gonna make you want to travel. I feel like these 3 books have enough similarities where if you liked one, you would definitely like the other. The next book recommendation I have for you is if you have read the Pushing the Limit series by Katie McGarry. I definitely suggest you guys picking up The Perfect Chemistry. It's not a trilogy, but I think they're like companion books by Simone Eccles. I can never say her last name, and if someone knows how to say it, go ahead and leave that pronunciation down below, because the struggle is real. These books follow the storyline of like the good girl meeting the bad boy, and their love should be forbidden, but somehow they end up coming together and sparks just truly fly. Sometimes the roles are reversed. Sometimes it's like the bad, rebellious girl going after the goody-goody two-shoes guy, and yes, just overall, these books are truly amazing. The next book recommendations are near and dear to my heart. So if you guys have picked up the Vampire Academy series and you've enjoyed it, I definitely suggest you guys checking out the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. For months, you guys have heard me just gush and rave about Rose Hathaway from Vampire Academy and Damon Black from the Lux series. These are truly my top two probably favorite book characters ever. And while Vampire Academy is obviously focused on vampires and the Lux series is focused on more of like alien type life, the two semi-main characters in these books are so great. Their humor is wonderful. They're snarky, they're confident, they are smart and good looking, and just everything that you would ever want in a character. Both of these books definitely have. Next I have Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. If you liked this psychological thriller, but are looking for something just as good, maybe even better, I would recommend you guys picking up Gillian Flynn's novel, Sharp Objects. I thoroughly enjoyed this book and I liked it a lot better than Gone Girl, and the main reason why is because in Gone Girl I did not like any of the characters. I felt like all the bad things that were happening to all the characters, they straight up deserved it. With Sharp Objects, I was rooting for some of the characters and I was hoping for the best. And yes, I definitely suggest if you guys haven't picked up Sharp Objects, then that should be on your to-do list. All right, friends, so the next recommendation I have is if you like the Hush Hush Saga by Becca Fitzpatrick, I definitely suggest you guys checking out the Sweet Evil Trilogy by Wendy Higgins. Now, both of these book series have a paranormal touch and a little bit of romance and some great action fighting scenes. If you like angel type books, good versus evil type books, you definitely, I think, would enjoy the Sweet Trilogy by Wendy Higgins. The next book that I have to recommend you guys is if you enjoyed the Shatter Me trilogy, I suggest you guys picking up the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness. Now, these two series have a totally different feel when it comes to what type of books they are. But why I'm suggesting the Chaos Walking trilogy, if you guys like the Shatter Me trilogy, is for a couple reasons. First, both the Shatter Me trilogy and the Chaos Walking trilogy have completely unique and different writing styles. If you guys really enjoyed the uniqueness of the writing style by Tahara Mafi and Shatter Me, I really think that you guys would enjoy the writing style from Patrick Ness. Another thing that is similar between these two stories is our main character in Shatter Me. Obviously, her life has turned upside down. She's seeking for answers and she is going to get them no matter what it takes. And she becomes very loyal to some people throughout these books. Same thing with our main character in the Chaos Walking trilogy. His life has been turned upside down. What he has always known has just been completely ripped out from underneath him. He is on a mission for answers. He becomes very loyal to some people on the way. And yes, it's amazing. And the last recommendation I have for you guys is if you enjoyed Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, then I suggest you guys picking up 1+1 by Jojo Moyes. Both of these books deal with characters in maybe like their upper 20s, lower 30s. Both books have very unconventional love stories, and the love story actually takes a back seat in both of these books. There's so much more to these novels than just them falling in love or liking someone, and I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. But both of these books have really great characters. They're both very character driven. And I think that you guys will find both of these books equally as humorous as well. Alright friends, well that pretty much does it for my book recommendations for my 1-year anniversary on BookTube. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and commenting and interacting with me on YouTube. It truly is absolutely amazing to even think about where I was 1 year ago today and where I am now. I would love to know if you guys have read any of these books that I recommended and what you thought of my recommendations. I may just have crazy opinions, who knows. I like to think I kind of know what I'm talking about, but let's just be real. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to books and recommending them. Alright friends, well thank you so much again, and I just want to say that I love you all. I hope you guys have the most wonderful weekend, and like always, I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye.